nothing funny to say yet. Please give it up for Mr. Chris Marler.
Weekend, guys. I went on a date this week with my girlfriend, and yeah, we did a typical girlfriend-boyfriend thing. I said, where do you want to go? And she's like, wherever you want to go. I don't care. Whatever you want to do. Which isn't ever true, so don't fall for that trap. And I was like, just where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? And she goes, let's try that new Ethiopian restaurant, which I thought was a fucking joke, because I've never heard of something like that. And she's like, yeah, Ethiopian restaurant. It's all the rage right now. It's all the rage. All my friends at work told me about it. I was like, all right, you know, what's the deal? Because I don't know, they have Ethiopian cuisine, which again, I've never heard those two words put together ever in my life. So she's like really gung-ho about going up here, and I'm just envisioning like walking up in like a slew of just Red Cross volunteers, and just Bono at the end handing out like 3 scoops of rice in like a fucking clay bowl somewhere. We get in there, man, we went. It wasn't filling by any means. It was cheap, real cheap. You have to pay when you're there, actually. You like call a 1-800 number. It's like 19 cents a day. It's like a month. It's like $6 or something. It's not bad. But she was like all happy about it. She's like, yeah, Ethiopian cuisine, which, you know, like, I don't trust that, you know? Ethiopian diet? Yeah, trust that. You know, they pretty much cornered the market on weight loss, that combination of malaria and dysentery for the past 30 years. Yeah, you guys didn't know there were any Ethiopians on the Oregon Trail, did you? Anyway, so we go there and then we leave. She's like, let's go to a club. Let's go dancing. You never take me dancing anymore. And I was like, I've never taken you dancing before, so that's dumb. So we go out to a club, which is really stupid if you want to go on a date, because it's like waiting in line for like an hour to pay $8 for a Bud Light, and you're just getting dry humped constantly by just douchebag Guidos and Ed Hardy shirts also there. Let's go out there, let's get some dancing in, huh? And I'm so white, I can't dance at all. So I'm just standing there like my fingers crossed, hoping the DJ is going to play something with instructions, you know, like so I can actually like, dance along to it, and he's like, sir, please stop requesting the cha-cha slide and the Cupid shuffle. Thank you. Just one pop. I mean, I don't do anything else. So we get there, and the best part was they had a DJ who was there, and he was like one of those DJs that has to talk like every 5 fucking seconds over the song you're listening to. It's like, here we go! What? But he kept doing it like for the entire 3 hours that we were there, so he's like running out of shit to say. So like he's kind of like completely obscure. It's like the first hour he comes and he's like, where's all my single ladies at? What? You know, that's basically like a mating call, like just blood in the water for all these douchebag Guidos and the Ed Hardy just coming out like Ruby Teeny hanging, like trying to take somebody home. You know, but like the second hour passing by and he's just like, where's all my Geminis at? What? Raise your hand if you got a passport. What? Where's all my people with rosacea? Who's using Proactive up in this bitch? Stop. Just stop, sir. Turn it down. But no, we did that. I'm glad I have a girlfriend now. I'm not doing the dating scene anymore. That's fucking miserable. Started dating this girl, what, like 2.5 years ago? I don't know. That's going to be the fight, I'm sure. But we've been dating. Typical American love story. We were cheating on our then girlfriend/boyfriend with each other. I don't think Nicholas Sparks is going to make a romantic novel out of it by any means. Like just drunken debauchery, The Notebook 2. But no, it's not really a typical American love story. Like the first time I ever said I love her, or I love you to her was in a strip club. Which nothing says I love you more than me whispering those 3 little words while I'm like trying to get a glimpse of the main stage out of my peripheral without being caught the entire time. But no, I'm glad we're dating because the dating game is really awful to be a part of. I've had some pretty bad relationships in the past, got broken up with quite a few times, which is different when you're young, because you get broken up when you're like 13, you know, you're just like, fuck it, I'll just go build a fort and just play Mario Kart for 7 hours, drinking Surge all night, not gain a fucking pound. Ever. You know, it's a lot different when you're older. I was dating this girl one time, and she broke up with me on Facebook, which is pretty demoralizing. You know, you get on to go check your wall, and then you look on there, and it's a little broken heart icon. Apparently, Chris is single. News to me. Followed by her status, like, Emily couldn't be happier, and is moving on with her life. And I was like, okay. So I put something similar, which was like, Chris is listening to Brian McKnight's Anytime, and masturbating to the loop of his own tears. So, she didn't have the same emphasis I thought it would. You know, dating, it's just kind of done, it's always the same in the beginning, you know? In the beginning, you're so happy, you can have enough time to spend with this person, taking care of yourself. You know, in the beginning, you're just trimming your pubes, got a little faux hawk going on down there. It's like an 8-guard, it's like a microphone. Probably not long. You know, in the beginning, it's always like, you know what? You know what I'm doing? I'm gonna blow up my friends tonight. Let's just hang out, let's just cuddle tonight. Just hang out and just watch a romantic comedy and cuddle. 6 months later, you said, you cuddling? No. Hey, we should cuddle tonight. Get the fuck off me and get on your own side of the bed right now. You are way too warm to sleep next to. Every night I wake up and pull my own fucking sweat because you can't stay on your own goddamn side of the bed. Now roll over and go to bed so I can just masturbate to some porn on my phone because I can't figure out how to delete the history on your computer yet. If you wake up, I'm not apologizing. I told you you're going to repeat it. They don't transfer motion. Welcome to my life. You know, I had a girlfriend also. She sex messaged me a lot. You guys know what this is? Sex messaging? Because I'm fucking awful. Sexting, there it is. Teach me. Hopefully, I hope you don't get offended by that. I share this with her. I'm awful at it. She sends me always like racy, dirty sex messages all the time. I'm just responding with just like awkward sports analogies, like, yeah. I'm gonna slam dunk your vagina. It's gonna be the best. I'm gonna John Madden. I'm gonna draw a diagram. I'm gonna take an Adderall for 2 hours. Just go down there, cover all my bases, the North, the Majora, everything. Be all over that. But I had this girl and she used it all the time, so finally she was just fucking miserable. And so I decided, I was like, you know, I gotta break up with her. But every time I did, she would start crying. So I was like, alright, I gotta somehow spin this around so it's her fault, so I don't feel bad about it. So I did something pretty despicable, but also pretty ingenious and awesome. And she was getting these text messages one night, and so I just kind of waited, and she said, send me a picture of your dick. So what I did was, I sent her a picture that one of my asshole idiot friends had drunkenly sent me of their own dick on accident, and forwarded it to her, and just waited. And about 2 minutes went by, and she goes, I can't wait to be on that tonight. I was like, oh, really? You can't wait to be on that tonight? Because that's not even my own dick. You're unbelievable. You are such a whore. That was like a test. It was like a trust ball with a penis. You are such a slut. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it, man.